Adult children secretly plan to abandon you if you keep doing these three things after 70. You ever get that feeling your own kids are tiptoeing around you, hiding their sighs behind polite smiles? All right, friend, I've been there. At Ticket, my daughter once rolled her eyes so hard, I heard it all the way in the kitchen. But here's the hard truth. Adult children can start pulling away when we keep doing certain things. 3 big habits that push them right out the door. Stick with me, because we're going to talk about what those habits are and, more importantly, how to nip them in the bud so your family stays close, okay? Let me set the scene. Picture your living room in Boise, Idaho. You've invited your Cohen and his family over for Sunday dinner. You've cooked your famous pot roast, the gravy's perfect, and the table's set just so. But as soon as grandkids bounce in, you launch into a lecture on how they never eat enough vegetables, how they're glued to screens, how their manners these days are awful. Next thing you know, your daughter-in-law is gently steering the kids out the door, and your son's checking his watch. Ouch, right? Here's why that happens. Habit number 1 is unsolicited criticism. Doing it for their own good feels noble, but to them, it sounds like you don't trust their choices. So they start avoiding that sting quietly, politely, with excuses about being busy. Instead, try curiosity. Ask, hey, how did you come up with that meal plan for the kids? Listen, really listen, without jumping in to correct. You'll be amazed how much they share when they feel heard. Okay? Now, habit number 2, reliving your glory days over and over. We all love a good war story or tales of the good old days in Cleveland, but repeating them nonstop can make your kids feel stuck in your past instead of engaged in the present. They want to tell you about their day, their struggles, their triumphs. So after you share one quick tale, maybe about that time you met Sinatra, pause and say, but enough about me. What's new with you? Give them the spotlight, right? The third habit, hovering like a helicopter, checking in every hour with calls or texts, reminding them of chores, asking if they ate, if they slept, if they remembered to. Well, you get the picture. It comes from love, sure, but it reads as, I don't believe you can manage. Adult kids need space to stand on their own, so dial it back. Maybe send one thoughtful text midday, thinking of you, hope the meeting went well. That shows you care without crowding their cockpit. All right, we've covered the 3 big habits that drive adult children away: unsolicited criticism, endless nostalgia, and helicopter hovering. In the next part, we'll dive into how to replace those with 3 positive habits that pull them back in habits that build trust, connection, and real joy in your relationships. Stick around, friend, because your best family years can still be ahead. All right, friend, let's roll up our sleeves and swap out those 3 old habits for 3 new ones that'll have your adult kids leaning in like they used to when you read them bedtime stories. We'll dig deep, share examples, and keep it real, okay? First up, instead of unsolicited criticism, let's build a habit of genuine encouragement. Remember how your granddaughter's face lights up when you praise her drawing? Same principle. When your son makes a decision, maybe he switches jobs or plans a weekend trip, say, that sounds like a brave move. I'm proud of you for taking it. Mean it. Skip the but that usually follows. No, that's great. But are you sure? Just a straight shot of support. You'll see them relax, open up, and even ask your advice, because they know it comes from a place of belief, not judgment. Right? Now, instead of endless nostalgia, let's practice mutual storytelling. Share one quick memory like that road trip to Route 66, then invite their stories. Ask, what's been the highlight of your week? Then lean in. Let them relish the spotlight. When they talk about their work challenge or that fishing trip in Minnesota, you're not just listening, you're connecting. You might say, tell me more about that trophy walleye. What was going through your mind? Suddenly, you're co-pilots in a two-way conversation, not a solo act. All right? Third, swap helicopter hovering for scheduled check-ins. Pick a regular time, maybe Sunday afternoon, when you all hop on a quick video call or share a meal. That way, your texts and calls become a friendly ritual, not a constant buzz. You could say, let's catch up every Sunday at 4 Just Us. They'll mark their calendars, look forward to it, and you'll get the balance of space and connection just right. Okay? Let me tell you about Mary in Albuquerque. She used to call her daughter 3 times a day, asking about work, cooking, finances, you name it. Daughter gently drifted away. Mary switched to Sunday Stories, a half-hour video chat where they share highs and lows. Now, her daughter texts excitement all week about their next call. That simple shift made all the difference, right? Or think about Bill in Charlotte. Used to grill his son about eating healthy, nag, nag, nag. Son started dodging calls. Bill pivoted. He asked his son to teach him a new recipe over the phone once a week. They cook together, laugh at his burnt edges, and bond. No nagging, just shared joy, okay? So there you have it. 3 replacements: encouragement, mutual storytelling, and scheduled check-ins. These habits build trust, respect, and warmth. You're moving from critic to coach, from lecturer to listener, from helicopter to happy co-pilot. And that, my friend, brings your kids back into your world willingly, eagerly, with open hearts. In our final segment, we'll wrap up with a heartfelt message, a few spicy stories from New York to San Francisco, and a clear action plan you can start this week. Plus, I'll ask you to share your own wins in the comments. Stick with me, because the best family moments are just ahead. All right, friend, we've swapped out those old habits and ushered in fresh, heartwarming ones: encouragement, mutual storytelling, and scheduled check-ins. Now let's stitch it all together with real-world tales, a clear plan, and a little celestial spark, so your family bonds shine brighter than ever, okay? Think about Helen in Manhattan. She used to pepper her son with, how's work? How's your diet? How's your love life? And he started leaving her voicemails unanswered. Then Helen tried something new. Every Thursday evening, she'd send a Thursday thrill text, just one line. What made you smile today? No follow-up questions, no advice, just genuine interest. Her son began sharing little victories, closing a deal, a funny office moment, even a new coffee blend he loved. Those texts became the highlight of his week, and soon he was calling her first just to chat, right? Or picture Sam down in San Diego. He and his daughter were stuck in the same old loop. Him bragging about his fishing trophies, her nodding politely. Then Sam asked her to teach him her favorite playlist, and they spent an hour swapping songs over the phone, her Taylor Swift, his Frank Sinatra. They laughed. They discovered new tunes together, and he felt connected to her world. Now they have a monthly mixtape exchange, and it's their thing. Okay? Here's your simple action plan 3 steps, starting today. 1. Encouragement. Note. Tonight, text or call your child with one genuine advice. Something like, "I'm proud of how you handled that project at work." Then zip it. 2. Mutual story swap. Schedule a 15-minute chat this week where you share one memory. Then ask them about theirs. Listen more than you talk. 3. Weekly ritual. Pick a time Sunday brunch, Thursday tea, whatever works, and make it your standing check-in. Keep it short, sweet, and consistent. Do these 3, and you'll see your kids lean back in, sharing more, laughing more, caring more. And hey, leave a comment below on which step you're taking first. Let's cheer each other on. Before you go, hit that like button if this resonated, and if you haven't yet, subscribe to Elder's Life for more heart-to-heart tips. And don't miss the videos on the end screen. There's one on bridging generation gaps and another on fun family rituals that you'll love. Remember, love isn't just in the big gestures, it's in the little habits we build day by day. Here's to stronger bonds, warmer conversations, and family moments that light up your heart. Thanks for watching Elder's Life, and I'll see you next time. Watch the videos on screen.